Hi guys, Jeff at Slayton's Racing. This video is about a Kenda Ibex rear tire. This is a hybrid style tire. And I believe it only comes in one size. Don't quote me on that, but I think it just comes in this 120, 118. I'd have to actually look at our site to confirm that, but anyhow, I've been testing this tire for a while. And I'm pretty impressed with it. Actually, I'm very impressed with it. It's an excellent tire. Performs extremely well in a lot of different conditions. So the first time I took it out, let's see, to back up a little bit, I've got about 160 miles on this tire, and it's still in excellent condition. It's got a long ways to go. And, you know, with some tires, I can destroy them in that amount of time. So the first ride out on this tire was extremely dry conditions in a decomposed granite, which is like a pea gravel. And it was dry, slick all day long, and this tire hooked up. I was totally amazed at how well it did in those conditions, because very few tires work well in that stuff. Now I run this with a tubeless, and I run it at about 5 psi, as I do most of my rear tires. And like I said before, this is considered a hybrid, and that means it has a reasonably durable sidewall and a pretty flexible crown. Crown being the part you're looking at right now, at the top of the tire. And then this has also got a very gummy rubber compound. It's right in there with trials tires, with some of the gummiest trials tires. So here's my durometer gauge here. And do a couple runs with this. It runs about between 50 and 52. Yeah, most of the time it's about 50. Let's see here. Come on now. I'm going to say 48 to 52. That's a really soft compound. And you would think that that would just wear out in, you know, one ride, but it doesn't. I mean, this tire holds up extremely well. And over there in Asia, they've, you know, a lot of these companies have their own rubber plantations, and they can really control the quality of the rubber. So I've ridden this tire in all kinds of conditions. The last ride we started out in dry, and then it fairly quickly turned into rain. And then we got snow and sleet, and of course the resulting mud. And it performed exceptionally well in all those situations. I mean, I barely spun the tire all day long. It just stuck like Velcro. I mean, it was excellent. And we got to the bottom of a really steep, gnarly, muddy, switchbacky downhill thing with a lot of rocks in it as well, and step-ups. And I told the guys I wanted to go back up it to see how it would perform, and they thought I was nuts. They didn't think I could get up it, and amazingly enough, this tire went right up. I mean, I barely slipped the tire all the way up. The bigger issue was keeping the front end down. I mean, even in those sloppy conditions, it performed very well. So guys are always asking me, you know, sending me emails. You know, I ride in rocks, roots, mud, sand washes, hill climbs, mountains, desert. I mean, geez, they throw the gamut at me. And I never know how to respond to those, because realistically, there is no tire that does all those things well. But this tire has a pretty good chance at it. And I would recommend you give it a shot. It's a little bit on the pricey side. I think it's like, I'm not sure, around $95, maybe $100. So it's a little pricey, but as you can see, it's holding up well. It performs exceptionally well. It doesn't have the wiggle of a trials tire. It doesn't have the poor braking of a trials tire. It does have the grip of a trials tire. And for some of you guys that are back east, you know, this open pattern would be advantageous in the muddy conditions, but yet when you get out on the drier stuff and the roots and things like that, it's going to perform exceptionally well there also. So I think this is a really good all-around tire. The only thing I don't like about it is the price, but I can deal with that. if it performs well, which it does. If you've got them in stock, give us a call or check them out on our website, slavensracing.com. All for now.